Welcome to 13 Rue Bouhtouri. Here's the entrance hall. Hope I'm not making you dizzy. That's a wall, lots of wall space here. So we tried to fill it up with big things that were cheap. Worked pretty well. You can find lots of little Moroccan treasures at a reasonable price. I'm going down to one of our many carpets because carpets are plentiful in Morocco. That's on the entryway. Here's the living room. Standard dining room table. It's kind of the Casablanca American School issue bamboo stuff. It's not very attractive, but it's functional. Lamps. Television, seating area. These are some banquettes. The couches in the bamboo theme are not very comfortable. The banquettes, you throw in some pillows and you make that work, and that's actually where we do a lot of sitting and reading. Here's a couple more of the lovely bamboo themed furniture items. That little white thing there is a dehumidifier. It's humid over here, and the dehumidifier really keeps the moisture out of the air and keeps our stuff from getting kind of damp. Oh, that was my wife, just shot in a picture. This is kind of the room in between the bedrooms and the kitchen. Lots of space here, lots of empty walls. You have to figure out how to fill them up. Again, carpets on the walls, carpets on the floors. Poots, these are ubiquitous in Morocco and pretty cheap. They're lots of fun. Bedroom, this is where we stay. Again, wall stuff. Bedroom furniture, marginal at best, but you'll adapt. This is a little table that we bought. You know, when we came, the place was pretty bleak. Just because it was big and empty and white and full of tile. And we added curtains, we did things, we brought a couple of, again, these are just like bedspready wall hangings that you can buy for, $10 to $30. And we just buy things and add them. Closet space is ample. But you need to get a 3-step ladder that you can get at the local Marjan department store. But you need a ladder just to access the top shelves. They're up there. Here, I'll come in and open this up. Sorry if it's... Yeah, so you've got room. And then that's the... Here's wardrobe stuff. You got really a fair amount of room. This place comfortably could house 3 people. Okay, before we go to the kitchen, I think I'll take you to the other nice bedroom. Pretty blue. We didn't paint it. The previous tenants did. But it works. It's a little overwhelming when it's bare, but you put a couple of pictures on the wall. It comes to life. Here, I'll show you your street. We're moving, not because we don't like the neighborhood. I actually really like the neighborhood. But it has no parking. Here's one of your 3 terraces. That's your street down there. And it's noticeably vacant today, but most of the time it's bustling and full of cars and there's nowhere to park, and we're getting a car. There's the other direction. Okay. Back through this bedroom. This is our spare bedroom, so you would have an extra room. It's just a big empty room where I put stuff on the floor and we kind of ignore it. If you look, it's the same deal here. The cabinets are ample, high. You need a step ladder. That's a step ladder we got, only 2-stepper. Wish I had a 3. But extra room. You can put a banquette, or those things are pretty accessible. Here's the bathroom. It's big, And by my American standards, in our nice home in Seattle, Washington, it's a bit bleak, but it works. It's got a lot of counter space, which is nice. I would bring a shower curtain. This is ours. All these little appointments and treasures we're taking with us. But if you bring that stuff from home, you know it helps. Because the stuff, the school issues, yeah, it's pretty Spartan. Okay, here's the kitchen. This is probably the other reason, other than parking, that we're thinking about leaving, but we made it work. It just doesn't have a lot of counter space. Cabinets are a bit sketchy. Gas, stovetop gas stove that our maid could never get to work very well, but I don't think she ever wanted it to. And so we bought her a little easy bake oven, like by Mattel or whatever it is, but she makes that work well. This piece of furniture here, we bought at the local department store for, I don't know, $150, but it saved my wife's sanity in the kitchen because it added some dimension and some decor and certainly some utility. Hanging baskets, that kind of stuff, man, everywhere in the souks, that stuff's easy to access. But kitchen, you know, I don't want to make you think you're walking into some kind of a TV chef show, because that's not the case. Here's our last deck. It's kind of the utility deck out on the back part. You see those clothes? Those are hanging because that's what they do here. They hang their clothes. There's no dryers. So if you like fluffy blue jeans that fit after they've been washed, dream on. It's all hang. There is a washing machine, and that is one of the items I think that we're willing to sell at a really cheap price if you're interested. I think I've shown you the house now. I'll go back and swing through the living room. And the banquettes, the place that we're moving into, which is really just 1 block away from where we're at now, because I love this neighborhood, has banquettes, and we might be interested in selling the banquettes. If you're interested, this is not a sales job here, it's a little movie. And I don't think we want to take the TV, and the TV and all this stuff is hooked up with the satellite all ready to go, and I don't think I want to mess with unhooking it and messing with rehooking the satellite, so we're probably just going to start over. But this, it's a little connection to the world, and it's a satellite, and there's no additional cost once you purchase these kind of things, not this in particular, but television media items, then everything's kind of bootleg. They're pretty loose on their copyright laws over here. And lastly, there's our phone setup, and we have Wi-Fi hookup to our Macintosh, but we also have broadband cable, and we pay for that through the local telephone company, and it's a 30 to 45 day process, so you want to start on that as soon as you get here. Okay, here, I'm going to turn you around. This is me. I don't know if I've got my camera pointed. Hey, I'll see you later. Enjoy.